Jesus' simple clothes weren't so simple. Jesus wore underwear as his outerwear. One-piece tunics were basically first-century underwear. He looked so shabby that Romans wrote about it, and soldiers gambled for his one decent piece of clothing. The man who changed history deliberately rejected fashion norms. This wasn't just about poverty, it was a statement. Jesus criticized religious leaders in their fancy long robes. A 2nd century Roman scholar named Celsus documented the reaction. After interviewing witnesses, he reported Jesus wandered about most shamefully. Even Jesus' supporters didn't dispute this description. He looked rough and unkempt by the standards of respectable society. His seamless tunic became significant during his crucifixion. The soldiers didn't tear it, but cast lots for it instead. This fulfilled an ancient prophecy about the Messiah's garments. The tunic was unusual enough to be worth gambling over. Most tunics were made from 2 pieces sewn together at the shoulders. Jesus also wore a large woolen shawl called a mantle. It featured distinctive tassels that identified him as Jewish. These weren't decorative, they were commanded in religious law. The tassels became famous when sick people touched them for healing. Many believe power flowed through even the edges of his clothing. His leather sandals completed his humble ensemble. They were practical for walking the dusty roads of Judea. John the Baptist once said he wasn't worthy to untie these simple shoes. Modern depictions of Jesus rarely capture this reality. We've sanitized his appearance with clean robes and perfect hair, but the historical Jesus likely looked far more ordinary, even shabby. He deliberately dressed like the poor he championed.